The Baltimore Orioles have been on a tear the last several games. Tonight they take on the Seattle Mariners, who are starting Wade LeBlanc. He's been out of the majors for a while. Comes up from AAA this year, actually, coming over from the Blue Jays, actually, and he has some pretty decent numbers in AAA. Last year he pitched in Japan. I think, though, it's going to be a tough spot for him against one of the best offenses in baseball, facing Baltimore. But what I like here is the total, because I think Seattle's going to be able to score as well. Right now, odds makers have it at 8. I'm going to take over the total. Let's talk about these two pitchers and these two teams. For the Orioles, we got Kevin Gausman getting the start. Pretty good numbers. On the season, he comes in 3.93 ERA, 1.27 whip. Orioles are hitting 273 as a team. That ranks 4th in the major leagues. They also rank 3rd in OPS. And total bases. They rank 5th in runs scored per game. They rank 1st in slugging. I mean, just a really good offensive team. Now, Gausman, decent numbers, but on the road in his 7 starts this season, he's got a 5.11 ERA, and batters are hitting just over 300 against him. So he's facing a pretty good Seattle offense tonight. I believe Seattle's going to be able to score more than a few runs off of him. Let's talk about the Mariners starting Wade LeBlanc. He comes in 4.41 career ERA and a 1.41 whip. He pitched in Japan last year, where he pitched for the Cebu Lions, and he was pretty proficient, nothing outstanding, but one of their starters there. He is coming up from AAA. Well, he's coming over from the Blue Jays, and he's now getting his call up to get his first major league start this year. But man, tough spot for him against a Baltimore team that can flat out mash. So 8, I think that's just a bit too low. I think the Orioles are going to be able to score off of him. Now, Seattle offensively, much better this season. They rank in the top 10 in a lot of offensive categories and total bases. They rank 7th in the league. They're 8th in runs scored. They're 9th in OPS. They have some good offensive numbers. Also, they can hit the long ball, ranking in the top 3 in home runs per game. And Gausman, he's given up 11 home runs in his last 10 games. So Seattle should be able to get one out tonight, maybe a couple. That's going to help us get over this total. So I think 8's a bit low, a little bit of juice on that 8, but I still think there's good value there. So I'm going to take over the total here between the Mariners and Baltimore. Should be a fun one. And I wish you guys luck on your picks today.